runners at the corners here. One away. Andrew Jones next up for the Braves.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Andrew Jones digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. This one in the air, center field. Nootbaar under it. And there's 2 down. One down. Now Andrew Jones.
Inside, ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1 and 1. Hit in the air, center field. Nootbaar takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Andrew Jones next up for the Braves. Foul ball there.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 down. And the batter now, Andrew Jones.
Ball, that's down.
Out towards left center. Nootbaar under it. And there are 2 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second, here's the left fielder, Andrew Jones. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. 1 down. Andrew Jones getting ready to hit.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Man at second. Swings and misses. That's out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So out of the plate for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets to it with a slide to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now in for the Braves, Andrew Jones. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the plate. 1 down. Andrew Jones now at the plate.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
One out, and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So 2 down, Andrew Jones. Next up for the Braves. On to Jazz, and that'll do it. So 2 down, now in for the Braves, Andrew Jones.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
O'Neill gets under it, and that is that. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. In the dirt. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Goes down looking. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. Ball. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Andrew Jones next up for the Braves.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And next for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Wood settles under this one. That is the inning.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Just
Outside,
misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one missed. Ripped to. So 2 down, and here is Andrew Jones. Foul ball there. Time called now. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
Three, two now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Andrew Jones. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andrew Jones next up for the Braves. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Out to short. That's one out the bottom of the set. And now the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. First and second, 2 outs. Andrew Jones steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. And it's a full count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Time called. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 5-1. Thomas whips it in quickly. First and second, 2 outs. Andrew Jones will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Lopez. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Double play. One down. And now the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Puts it. So up next, Andrew Jones. That's towards center. First and second, no outs. Andrew Jones getting ready to hit.
Ball one.
Sheffield, the lead runner out at second. Jones at first with no outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. And it comes. Andrew Jones next up for the Braves. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a first and second, no outs. Andrew Jones. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. In the air to left center, Marcy in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to. So runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Jones will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. So a man at first, Andrew Jones. Next up for the Braves. Next offering is fouled back. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that. Andrew Jones digs in now.
Ball, that's inside.
First and second here, no outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Sheffield on second. Jones on at first with nobody out. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Here's Edwards for one. To third, not in time. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Casey gets under it. 2 away now. So digging in, Andrew Jones. first and second, no outs. Andrew Jones. And dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Sheffield headed for the plate. The throw in, save. In comes the run from...
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
To first. In the air to left center. Konai under it. And that is that.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Andrew Jones next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's out.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air to left center. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Andrew Jones.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And there's a foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Adios, Peralta. Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great... Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up.
pitch is out.
Massey leads off first with one away. In the air out towards right center. Keishel on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Royals batting order turns over. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Center. Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
In the stepping in. Carlos Beltran. And a foul ball. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hunter takes it in. So the Royals batting order turns over. Carlos Beltran digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, right field. Keishel ranging back. Has Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Adios, Peralta. First and second, 1 out. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Adios, Peralta. One down. Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Well, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Coming home. The relay to the plate, but it's offline. And they take a one down. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Beltran. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. And next for New York, Carlos Beltran. In the air to left center. Crawford turns to the right on the move. He's got it. And there's two away. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. So two in scoring position with one out. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll load the bases. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Carlos Beltran. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Move. That one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
Ball outside.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Stays alive. Outside.
That's
Full
the ball.
count now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
First and second, 2 outs. Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Bottom of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Carlos Beltran. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. The tag, and he's out at second. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Carlos Beltran. And that one hammered. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a 1-1. Here goes the runner. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So, runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Beltran stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Adios, Pelota. So 2 down. Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets.
Ball.
The 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. On the ground to the left, Jarvis. Fires over to first. 1.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall into second, and he's got it doubled. Okay, all set to go. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Arenado comes in to take his cuts. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the third out. Inning over. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Garcia goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Goodman takes it in for the out. One down. And there's a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
The swing. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one to first. He gets to it with a slide. The flip, and that's a great play for the out. Inside. Ball one. Second inning here. No score. Line drive. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came to.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Matt Olson at the plate now. That's ball one. Arozarena on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Right side, hard hit. Pasquantino takes it himself. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This to third, and he can't come up with it. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Safe is first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one. So two down. Here's the center fielder. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
He got time.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swinging a ground ball, flips it, and that's a nice play. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Jacob Latz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Strike 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Daniel Lynch.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the air to left center. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. On the ground. To first.
Got him.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. And it's fouled away. Out towards right center field. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And that's the third. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Just missed. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Stays alive. Just off the outside part of the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On the ground to third. Arenado to first. In time. Royals down to their final out. Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game. 1. All right, just about ready for baseball. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out.
Ball one.
Soto in his 8th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A monster shot to right. One down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball one.
That misses the zone. Ball one. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just
We got
foul. Time called. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Ursa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
To first, that is the inning. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field, Marsh under this one. And there's one away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Out number 2. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Cut on and miss. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Strom. Popped up. Massey under it. And there's one down. First pitch misses. Strom, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. And you got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that's a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Here comes Olsen around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out. Here's the center fielder. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Smash to the left side. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the second, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he swings through that one.
That's a ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Carter Jensen, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. For the Royals. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, number 8. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That's outside.
That's a
ball 1. 1 away with a runner at 3rd.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Laser to the gap should score the run. In to score from third. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, one away. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily. He steals the bag. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John Schreiber. And he hits a ground ball right side, Massey. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen.
Now pitching,
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jacob Latz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one lifted to left. A Rosarena under it. 2 up, 2 down. That one's in there, 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, out to short. And that is the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. All right, ready to go here. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Peters under this one. One up, one down. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Soto, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Missed with a changeup. Ball three. There's a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. In plenty of time to first. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's a ball. That's out.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup and it was successful.
Ball one.
That's in there. That's strike one. And he chases that one below the zone. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Marsh quickly gets it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Munetaka Murakami swings through it for strike one. And a big swing and a miss. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice grab. And they get the out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Matt Olson up to the plate. Runner on the move and fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw. And they got him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Outside low. Now 2-2. That one missed. Time called now before the payoff pitch. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Time call.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2.
Ball, that's in.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
In the air to left center. Peters has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Louis Varland. Chase Maidra leading things off and takes a strike. There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can hit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nope, that's inside.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Randall Grichuk stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
On the ground to 3rd. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He jacks that one out to left. 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at 2nd with a 1-out double. 0 for 1 so far. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for England, 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado.
Ball 1.
He's trying for 3rd. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Adios. Pelota. Nolan Arenado goes. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, and that's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Randy Arozarena hits one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Here's Matt Olson. Walked his first time. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Making a move at first on a pinch run. Number 20 getting some more speed on the bases. The 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Went out.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Here's the center fielder. First time up, he grounded to third. This one in the air, center field. Peters settles under this one, and that'll do it.
Now for Jacob.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jacob Latz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. Peters, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Doubled in his first AB. Foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. And that wraps it up for this afternoon. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
you